Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here. Hey, today we're going to look at something really cool. This is the Sluban Assault Amphibious Vehicle, also known as a Amtrak. That's right, an Amtrak, not the train, but an assault vehicle that is amphibious. It's not really a tank, but it's like a tank because it's armored and it has treads or tracks. This is set number M38-B6-300, ages 6 and up. 223 pieces, and this is another set that I got from Hong Kong, and there is really no English writing at all on this set. If you remember, some of the Sluban sets were printed to be sold in English-speaking languages, and some are not, and this one is the one that fits in that category of are not, because there is no English on this thing. But it's still a really cool set, because you don't need to have writing to understand how to put something together. Put this brick here, put that brick there, bam, here you have a cool set. And this is a really cool set. Now, if you don't know what an Amtrak is, they're amphibious vehicles. They're out there on ships. They come off the ship, you put your troops ashore, you go up the beach, bam, you got tracks. Very cool. The concept for these was actually thought up during World War II because the U.S. Marines and their island hopping campaign in the South Pacific, they'd come in on landing craft, and then the landing craft would high center on coral reefs, and the Japanese would bomb them. So that ways, with tracks on the bottom, you can drive up over the coral reefs and keep on going. It took a while to get to this design, but this is a very cool and versatile design, and when I was in the Marine Corps, I rode in these many times. Now let's talk about guns. Sometimes you'll see these with a big turret on the top. Those are not real. If you see a toy like that, these come with either a 40mm grenade launcher, the MK-19, or they have a Bushmaster 25mm chain-fed cannon. What's that? A 25mm machine gun is what they come with. They're not tanks. They're not made for a tank battle. They have some weapons to protect themselves, but their main job is to get you from the ship to the shore in one piece. And then when you get to shore, they are still usable as a all-terrain tracked vehicle across the desert or across the mountains or in the mud, so they're very versatile. And then when you're done doing whatever it is you're doing on shore, you get back in it, you drive back down through your terrain, to the beach, in the water, bam, you're back there on the ship. Pretty cool. This set comes with 4 minifigs, but I don't really care about the minifigs. And if you remember from previous videos, I think they are kind of goofy. They only have a couple different face designs, the basic smiley face, and then a aviator-style sunglasses face. And those are usually the commanders or the officers. I don't care much for these minifigs. They're similar to the older style Mega Bloks minifigs, and like I said, I don't much care for them, so I usually don't put them together. Sometimes they already come assembled, and even then, I still don't use them. And for those of you who are not very familiar with Sluban, let me tell you, Sluban is a fairly high-quality Chinese brick company. I've heard in the past they may not have been, but their quality has been coming up, and their organization has been coming up. From what I understand, Sluban is part of a larger company, and this company was formed in about 2004. They are a fully compliant ISO 9001 2008 company. So it looks like Sluban and their affiliate companies are here to stay. And with the quality of their sets as good as they are, I really hope Sluban comes here to the United States and starts selling these things because they are really cool. Could they be better? Yes. Are they Lego quality? No. Are they Kobe quality? Well, not quite that either. Mega Bloks quality, the older Mega Bloks quality. And by the older Mega Bloks quality, I don't mean Halo set or Pro Builder set, or the new Call of Duty set, but just about that. It's a good quality set, and they make some really cool military vehicles and tanks and fighting stuff and some real good military sets. It's great. But if you've never heard of Sluban before, and many people haven't, it's something you might want to check into. I have not seen any of these for sale here in the United States in stores, but it is possible that some small independent toy stores or model shops may have imported some. Here in the U.S., you can usually find these online at Amazon, or some people go to eBay, and there's plenty of online retailers out of Hong Kong who will be willing to sell these to you. And if I haven't said this before, let me say this now. When it comes to buying stuff online, especially from Hong Kong, but really online anywhere, because I had a similar problem when I bought something from London, is if you haven't done business with them before in the past, don't do a big order for your first order. Just order 1 or 2 things, or best just 1 thing, and then see how it works out. See if you get your product. See if it takes 6 months to get it, and that's not uncommon. You can wait 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months to get a set from Hong Kong. Oh, they'll take your money. They already took your money, but it'll take that long to get to you. So you need to understand when you're dealing with shops in Hong Kong, and you might be waiting for your thing forever and think you've been ripped off, and then 6 months later, bam, your toy arrives in the mail. So for your first order, until you kind of get a feel for how they're going to operate, don't make a big order. A lot of times, and I do this too, my very first order with that toy store in Hong Kong was, I ordered like 10 or 15 sets. It was $400 or $500 order. Because, wow, look at all these cool things. I want it all and I want it now. And then it says it could take 90 days to get here. And normally it only took about 30 to 60 days to get there. And that's a long time. 30 to 60 days, that's a month to 2 months. Horribly long. But some amazing sets that I couldn't get anywhere else. So it was a really big order, and I was happy with it. And I had several orders from them, no problem. And then towards the end, when it seems they've gone out of business because their website's been down forever, it took forever for me to get my order. And then I emailed them, and they were Johnny on the spot and promptly emailed me back. And then I got my order. But you really don't know. These could be good, reputable companies in Hong Kong, but, you know, it's just one of those things. So the buyer beware sort of thing here. Don't make a big order your very first time when you order something online, especially an international order. No matter where you live, if you're ordering something from another country, you're kind of taking a little bit of a risk, so don't make it a very big order. Now, with all that said, don't let me dissuade you from ordering some of these really cool sets from Hong Kong or any other place you can order them from, because if you can't get them here in the U.S., you're going to have to order them internationally. And I hear this from my friends all the time from the Philippines and Taiwan and Hong Kong. Oh, we can go down to the shop and buy these, and they're great, and we love them. Yeah, I know, but we can't do that here in the U.S. That'd be cool if we could, and maybe someday we can. So, don't be afraid of ordering something international or from Hong Kong. Just let the buyer beware, use your brain, and these are some really cool sets you can't get here in the U.S. if this is where you live, in the U.S. or Canada. So, just be careful. And with all that said, this is a very cool set. It went together very well, but let me tell you some of the things I don't like about it. I told you a bunch of things I do like about it. Cool set. You can't get it here in the U.S., so it's amazing. This is a set you get, and not all your friends are going to have this set. You'll probably be the only person you know with this set. What I don't like about it is, well, I really don't like the minifigs, but I don't care because none of these Chinese sets have good minifigs. I don't like the size. It should probably be a little bit bigger. In contrast to the other armor I have about this size, it should probably be a little bit bigger. And here's the really big thing. The rubber tracks, the treads on this thing, they really are not that good. They're ill-fitting, and they're probably not going to last. They're not as horrible as the Super Blocks or Best Locks tracks that you get that's oftentimes arrive broken or with tears in them. This is fully functional, but it's kind of flimsy, and I do not expect it to work. Now, you know, we have plans of trying to put plastic interlocking treads on these and tracks on these, like that come in the Technic sets with Lego and on the Kobe tanks. But looking at the size of these little wheels, I'm not sure if even the smallest of the Lego Technic tracks is going to fit on this. Either way, worth getting. It's very cool. Use these tank treads until they break, or buy this set to just kind of put on the shelf and look at, but it's fun to play with. Very cool set. I think I paid about $20 for this set, and it is amazing. And yes, I didn't put any stickers on this because I'm not a sticker putting on kind of guy. If you remember, I prefer my sets to come with the bricks already printed, and Lighton has a lot of that, and Kobe has a lot of that. And even the Lego Duplo sets have a lot of that, because they figure little kids can't put stickers on. They ought to do that for the Lego sets, because big kids like me can't put stickers on. Yeah. All right, so what do you think? Have you seen this set? Do you want this set? I know you do. Do you already have this set? It'd be cool if you'd say, hey, I already have this set. I've had it for 2 years. And I'd say, man, why didn't you tell me about it before? Because this is a really cool set. Well, I've had it for a while myself. And then it sat in a box for a while, and then I finally had time to build it. Now it's been on the shelf, and I'm finally making a video about it because this is armor. It's a tracked vehicle. It's almost like a tank, so this belongs in the Lego Tank Wars video series. What do you think? Cool, not cool? Don't lie and say not cool. I always get a thumb down and say, that sucks, that's horrible. And I know you're lying because it's really cool. All right. This was set number M38-B6300. Ages 6 and up, 223 really cool pieces. Makes a really cool Amtrak. That's right, an Amtrak, an amphibious tractor. And it's got some minifigs, but we don't care about them. And it comes with guns and weapons, which aren't horrible, but they're not really brick arms quality or super, super good. But they're still worth having. So what do you think? Leave your comments in the comment section. Hey, as always, thanks for watching.
Beanmeister 22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.